Hello there. Thank you very much for joining us on yet another episode of The Digest. My name is Francesca. Now, as a user of digital platforms and a professional in the communications field, I see how quickly and effective technology has opened doors. It has connected people from remote communities with the same interests and provided new opportunities to women, vulnerable groups, and especially to young people. So technology has helped a lot, to boost access to a lot of information and has supported changes that have transformed our lives forever. The innovative potential of young people combined with the power of technology is already proving to be a powerful force on the road to achieving the Sustainable Development Goals. Two Zambian youths have developed a music application and are contributing to the music industry by helping fight music piracy. Here's their story.
Many a times we have heard of the saying, youths are the future leaders of tomorrow. But the youths are also leading in their own way. And there has been a push by government to capacitate them with the skills. Also, we have seen youth empowerment initiatives and programs supporting innovations and ideas that youths may propose. One innovation the Digest team came across is that of daylight technologies, which would be something to ponder on for empowerment. Charles Kateleshi is the Chief Executive Officer of the company that builds applications for the entertainment industry.
I'm the CEO of Daylight Technologies, and at Daylight Technologies we build applications for the entertainment industry. It was actually incorporated quite recently, I think on the 27th of November 2020. So everything we've been doing before that has been more of a hobby. So I'm a computer scientist myself by profession. I'm a software engineer. I have people on the team who are accountants and graphic designers. So everybody's been working on things. And then it was recently that we realized that, okay, why not just form this into a company so that all of the different innovations we're developing can be built under one umbrella brand. Yeah.
By working with government, youths like Charles and his team hope to bridge the gap between artists and the government of the day. Obviously, these synergies will mean tapping into the empowerment initiatives available for youths.
We are looking to work with a lot of the government institutions, National Arts Council, ZAMCOPs, to see how we can bridge the gap between the artists and the government. We've built technologies that allow for that. One example is, of course, Nova. Their platform is encrypted so that we destroy piracy 100%. So when somebody buys a song on Nova, they can't share that MP3 with anyone else. And that's vital because we understand that's the objective of ZAMCOPs. So things like that. It's things like that. We're working with National Arts Council to bring on like Zambian movies, for instance, on the video platform Supernova. Yeah. So there's many things that we're trying to do to try and bridge that gap and bring it to a place where artists. So I'll give you an example. When you have funds, right? You want to distribute. You have limited resources. The only way to do that fairly is to have a criteria of how you distribute those funds. So we're bringing that platform to the artist to say, here's a platform that allows you to make yourself relevant to the government. So I can go to the government and say, here, I'm an artist, this is what I've done, empower me. Otherwise, it's just stories at the end of the day. You just go there and say, oh, I want to be empowered. Everybody wants to be empowered. But you have to show some sort of seriousness. Yeah, and those are the platforms that we're developing. Obviously, the adoption will take some time, but I feel like we strongly feel at Daylight that it is a good thing for the industry. One of the reasons why, I'll give you an example. BTS, the boy band, they add $3.6 billion to the South Korean economy, and that's only possible because of the systematic way in which the entertainment industry works there. Right? The government funds record labels who create all of these boy bands, girl bands, and all those things. So it's systematic. So we want to create a proper music industry in the country. The only way to do that is to change what's happening right now. So artists invest a lot of money to make a song, put it out there, and then people want it for free. Like, I'm an artist too. I've had many occasions where people will ask me, why don't you send it to me over WhatsApp? Or just send it to me via WhatsApp. And I'm thinking, no, I invested a lot of time, sleepless nights into this. I want to be able to make money off of it. So in terms of being competitive, obviously the first thing I mentioned from the artist side is the encryption, right? The fact that I can release a song and only the person that has bought the song has the right to listen to it, I think is a game changer in the industry. Yeah, that alone, no other platform in this country can provide that service. None. And then also, in terms of being competitive, Supernova, for instance, gives artists and content creators 5 ways of monetizing their content. That is different from anything, from YouTube to iTunes. There's nothing like that in the world, right? So on Supernova, for instance, you can sell videos, rent out videos, take donations, have paid subscribers, right? We give you the flexibility to choose what you want based on your business model, and no other platform in the country can provide that.
Tech-savvy people would question whether the apps do work. Does a country like Zambia have the internet user numbers? Well, Charles himself is tech-savvy, and this is what he says.
Yeah, actually, well, there's about 5 or 6 million internet users in Zambia, so that does provide some sort of a platform to test it out. Obviously, we want the applications that we build to become like continental brand, right, to cover all of Africa. But yes, the opportunity is definitely there. I mean, out of 5 to 6 million people, we should be able to get maybe 2 or 3 million people who are excited enough to try it out.
Enough talk. We shall see a demonstration of both the music, audio, and video app.
So basically, this is what you do when you want to access our features. So the first thing you do is go to whichever browser you're comfortable with. I'm comfortable with Chrome, and then all you type is www.nova with 2 n's .app, and then it will take you right there. So the first thing you see is the featured artist, and then you will see the new releases, and then you will see the part that allows you to choose what you're comfortable listening to. Others prefer R&B, others poetry, others comedy, others jazz, country music. So depending on what you pick, you select it and then you go to the next tab. So the next tab will show you recommended content for you based on what you have chosen. So once you are there, then we have another nice feature, which is the profile. So when you go and click the little image right in the corner, you will see something written: dashboard, my songs, albums, my settings, and advertising. And then this is a tiny feature that most people neglect, but I think users are going to love. We have what we call a daytime mode and a night mode. So it's a little simple feature that I think users are going to love. But let me get into the dashboard. So what the dashboard basically shows is the amount of songs, the number of songs that you have, the total number of plays, and the total number of downloads. So it gives you summarized statistics. So you get to see how many people have downloaded your music, how many have played, how many have streamed your music. So when you look at what I'm doing here, it has the plays, the likes, the downloads, and it also has the sales tabs. So it basically summarizes all that information into one place. And then we also have the messaging tab. So this is a very important feature because it will see artists and their fans get to socialize. So it's something similar to what Facebook does, except this is music management and social media put into one. So the artists can get to communicate directly with the fans and vice versa. And then there's something called the store, my favorite part of the app. there's the store. So when you go to the store and you click the browse button, the store will generally show you stuff that has been uploaded for sale. Anything that has been uploaded for sale, then what you do is just click it. So once you click it, it will show you these payment methods. So you have PayPal, you have your debit and credit card, and your mobile money voucher. It's that simple.
So this is Supernova. All you have to do is just go to supernova.app with 2 S's. Pretty sure by the time this interview is done, we'll have the Android apps ready. So you just open the application. As you can see, there's a lot of Zambian songs. I'm gonna open this one by 365 Oye. These are musicians. They're Zambians, but they're in diaspora, so they're in India. Very talented guys. 365 Oye featuring E-Flux and AMO. State of Mind. State of Mind. Let me just open that for you. But the application is quite simple. I mean, if you've used YouTube before, you understand this one. There's like buttons. You can share. You can check your analytics if you're the owner of the video. I'm just gonna go scroll down a bit. If you scroll down, there's a part that says comments. Right now I think it's at 0 comments. You can go there and comment and give your opinion of the video. It's pretty simple. Now let me show you something super important. So if you check on top there, there's a blue like plus sign. Yeah, so I'm gonna click that, and then it brings a drop down that says upload, import, or live. So I'm gonna go to the upload. I want to show you a feature that is important for artists, content creators, and things like that. So I'm gonna upload a video. Just gonna pick a random video from my phone, any video. Okay, this is uploading. The important part I want to show you are the options that you see. So it says video type there. I can put in the title, the description. So because I'm an artist, you see where it says price? There's a part that says price. I can put in the price there, put in whatever figure I want. Maybe I want to sell it at, say, $3. And then rent price. Rent price means if somebody is not able to afford to buy the video, maybe they want to rent it out for a small fee. So I can put in maybe $1. Put in tags, maybe say gospel. That's it. And then once I'm done, there's a button at the bottom there that says publish. And I publish, and that's it. It's now accessible to the whole world. And people can buy from anywhere, from China to Asia to America. Anybody can now buy my video. If I don't want to sell my video, I can just put the price of 0. It means it's a free video. Anybody can come and download. Yeah, there's a lot of cool features. A lot. Let me just show you one last thing. I think will be interesting. I'm gonna go to my profile. So just click that picture there, and I'll go to my profile. There. So now all of my videos are here. If I have fans that love me, they love my music, they love my videos, they love what I create, I can simply copy that link, supernova.app/@Charles, and then send it to them, and they'll have access to all of my videos.
We might be jumping the gun a little bit. What was the inspiration behind such innovation? Kawitan Shamba, the creative director, explains some of the basic stuff they do at Daylight Technologies that inspired the creation of Nova and Supernova applications.
Okay, so basically we do anything from video content to audio content. So as the creative director, my job is to ensure that the advertising is on point in terms of what we put out visually and how we do things. Audio. I'm an artist, and we sort of got into this whole frenzy all because of one thing. We tried to break into the industry, but we realized how costly it was and how complicated the system was. So we started out by trying to build something we could release music for ourselves, but then later realized that this could actually benefit more people, not just us. That's how we ended up breaking away from the initial idea into getting into something that not only benefit us but others in the long run. The initial idea was upload a song, record a song, upload the song, share the links. That was the initial idea. That's basically what we had planned, because we had gone to a few studios and a few publishing companies, and they gave us large sums of money on their quotations, which at the moment we had no way of raising the money. So what we generally did was, okay, there should be a way that these people are putting out their music. So we looked at a bunch of different websites, a bunch of different blogs, and then we're like, why not? If they created theirs, why can't we create our own? So that's how we started teaching ourselves bit by bit on how it was done. And in the long run, we ended up perfecting the craft. It wasn't easy, but I can definitely say it was worth it. The first thing is that I expect to see growth from them. Not only in terms of the quality that they put out, but also in terms of monetary form. At the end of the day, we want our platform to house monetary revenue for them. We want them to be able to monetize their content. Not only should they upload and forget about it, because there's a whole long process involved in putting out music. They get to record, they get to make a beat, and they get to market it. That's a lot of money, time, and effort invested. So at the end of the day, I anticipate seeing an artist actually gaining monetary something in return of monetary form with whatever they upload on our site, because our app works on the use of subscribers. So every fan that subscribes to an artist gets notified immediately an artist uploads something, so they don't get left behind. So when they start to sign up on the platform, there's a part where they enter their emails. So immediately an artist uploads something, they instantly get notified. It's that simple. People have all sorts of beginnings, and I would like to think this is our beginning. We know for a fact that this is going to propel the Zambian music industry further than anyone ever anticipates, generally because we believe in the product we are marketing and we have the know-how to execute what we are presenting to you. For the artists, the first thing I'll tell them is this: they will get to enjoy something we like to call exclusivity. So what I mean by that is the fact that whatever someone downloads is specifically for that person. If I put out something I'm selling, it's for that particular person. So now, this whole process, a few managers will be cut loose, obviously, but a few others will be kept in. So this creates a sort of structure for transparency's sake, where you upload, you get to see how much money you're making from your sales, and from generally your uploads, you get to see statistics like how many people are streaming your stuff, how many people have been watching your stuff. Also narrowed down to specifics like location where it's the most downloaded or the most listened to. So mostly managers are the ones that generally use such information. So for planning purposes, an artist would definitely enjoy using our site because they will have that information a click away. They'll be able to know which area is listening to their music most. So for instance, if you're planning a show, you won't just plan a show from without, but you have actual statistics showing you who's following you the most, which area of people listen to your music the most, which people listen and download your music. So with that information, you'll be able to plan your next move. You plan your next show based on the information.
I use it mainly on my laptop or also on my phone. The iPhone app is not yet out, but it's available on Android. So on my phone I usually use the browser for it, and on my laptop as well. I open it, access music, listen to music, stream music, discover new music especially, and that's how I use the app. I knew about the app through a friend of mine. He is actually an artist. I saw it on his status. Before the app actually launched, they were doing some advertisement for the app, asking people to sign up. So I inboxed him, I asked him what it's about. He told me to sign up. Then the day it launched, I watched the launch. Looking at the times and the situation that we're in with COVID-19, an app that could possibly notify people who may have been exposed to COVID. Let's say, for example, I test positive for COVID, and maybe there's an app where I just enter that I tested positive for COVID, then it sends out a notification to everybody who I've been in contact with or been in the same vicinity with to also get tested, lets them know that they were also exposed. I think that would be a great app. Yeah, it's a challenge to anybody out there to make, and I think it would benefit a lot of Zambians, especially now and in this season. Any app that would reduce lines everywhere. We stand in lines to pay for bills, we stand in line to pay taxes, we stand in lines to pay like road tax, we stand in line for a lot of things. So anything that can reduce lines and save time, like what was done with the voter registration process, where most of the work was done by us, the users, so that when we go to get our cards, it was a shorter process. So anything that would do that and save time, I think would benefit a lot of Zambians out there. There's a lot of artists on the app. I think the artists who I've seen the most songs for is Young D. There's also other artists like Blessing Mwabe, who's done a song called Save Me. So those are some of the artists, new artists that you'll find on the app. One of the artists I would really love to see on the app, personally, one of my favorite Zambian artists is Abo Chungu. So I hope he'll have his music there soon.
So among the artists that I got to listen to on Nova, there's one that really caught my attention, Lil Freak. She's actually like really cool. I loved her music. And also my friend Dion, who introduced me to the app, you can stream his music there as well. And the artist that I would actually like to see on Nova, I myself, I'm an upcoming artist, and I would also like to see myself on the great app as Nova. And yeah, I would say Tim is like my favorite Zambian artist. Like I would love to see me already there, artists like there. I was actually like really hesitant to download the app, but I finally got to download it. That was like last week. So I downloaded the app, and like I enjoy streaming the music there. So if you're out there a little skeptical as I was, I would urge you to try the app. It's actually really good. The layout and everything is actually really professional, and it's good.
With such innovations, is it not right that the government of the Republic of Zambia is dispersing empowerment funds that youths such as Charles and Kawita that have registered a business can benefit? With a little nudge, the millennials are not the leaders of tomorrow as beneficiaries of youth empowerment initiatives. They are, in fact, the leaders of today.
We hope that you enjoyed watching that story. You know, today, Zambian youth also actively contribute to the creation of new jobs, economic empowerment of vulnerable groups through technology such as the app that we just saw. It is quite impressive to see the youth keeping themselves busy with innovations as opposed to waiting for government to provide them with jobs while they engage in vices such as alcohol and drug abuse. So that's all we had for you on the digest. Please remember that we do value your feedback. You can write to us at documentaries@diamondtvzambia.com. Thank you for your time. Goodbye.